All right. Hello, a YouTube video at long last. Finally, let's get into it. Okay. Excuse me. That's actually perfect. Didn't do that intentionally, but I like it. I like it. Even if I could remove that, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna do the whole thank you for whatever and circle jerk anymore. It's boring. It's a waste of time and unnecessary. Now that I have my sexy whiteboard and other ways of thanking people for following or subscribing and so forth. So let's move on. Next, I was thinking of splitting personal update and like channel update into two separate videos, but my life and my streams and YouTube whatever are so intertwined that it would be kind of hard to do, impossible, and pointless. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we're just going to leave them both combined. So let's get into talking about all the stuff that's going on. As most of you know, something happened a while ago, and I kind of lost all motivation to do pretty much anything. It took a while to kind of put myself back together, and then I had no internet. Well, I had no upload, not no internet, and it took a really, really long time to get Comcast to actually fix it. A really long time, and it was the hurricane. And then I had a dog, and then I didn't have a dog anymore, and that also made me sad. And then I didn't want to do anything. The dog's fine. Before you ask, the dog's fine. I just I had to rehome her. Certain people made promises they couldn't keep, which made keeping her not possible. So I had to say goodbye. I had to rehome her, and it messed me up really bad, which some people might understand, some others might not. But yeah, so it's been a lot of stuff that have kind of made me just not want to do anything for a long time, and then I couldn't. But all that's kind of over, and everything is okay, or as okay as things ever are, I guess. And I don't see anything coming up that might be an issue. In general, my personal responsibilities have diminished somewhat, and my work responsibilities have also diminished slightly. And I also tweaked my work schedule, so I'm not working Saturdays anymore. So basically, I'm back, bitches, and I am able to stream again. Not just able to stream again, but stream again reliably. Right around when I left, when I stopped streaming for the most part, is when Twitch affiliate came out, which is unfortunate. So I never really got to take advantage of that. Something I was really looking forward to. And now we have the Twitch affiliate program. Basically, it means I have a sub button, which is awesome. And I have some. I already have like 5 subs, which is a lot to me, and I love all of them. Well, I don't know, not romantic. I mean, people say love too often. I don't know, but now it's like if you say like I like all of them or it doesn't sound like you mean it. So everyone has to say I love, because the meaning of love is like, what does love even mean anymore? People just say love just like as a way of saying thank you, which is kind of stupid. But I don't know. Anyway, that was a tangent. But yeah, so I appreciate all of my subscribers. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Anyway, while I was off, while I was unable to stream, I've also watched. I've always watched a lot of other streamers, but in particular, I watched a lot of Mitch Jones and Ice, and I by no means condone a lot of their behavior, but some people you might watch without necessarily agreeing. Kind of like how you watch The Office. Everyone's super cringy in The Office, and you wouldn't actually want to work there in real life, but from a distance, it's kind of fun to watch. But anyway, and also, and Mitch Jones has been staying with a guy named Trainwreck, who's acting like his life coach, and like watching them struggle to be consistent streamers, and watching them complain about stupid things that like first world problems, and listening to Trainwreck's amazing speeches um, has really influenced my perspective, funnily or amusingly enough. And also, I've watched like the TwitchCon and BlizzCon stuff, and I love how being like a live streamer or a YouTuber, but mostly a live streamer, it feels like it's a thing where not only can you succeed and be welcomed, even if like you're really weird or fucked up, or have problems, but like almost being weird and or eccentric or quirky is like a positive. Like people like it, like it more, you know. And like these are all a lot of ands here, and I've always been struggling with my own what dare I say demons. I don't know. People say struggling with demons usually means like alcohol or drugs or something, but I've had issues with anxiety disorder, ADHD, and OCD, and I've tried to like push against it, and in the way that like I've tried to be social and go outside, talk to people, go to clubs and bars, and pick people up and all that stuff. But I realized that it's just way too stressful for me, and I don't think I'll ever be able to just go outside and just do things like a normal person. Um, and instead of trying to fight it, I think I should embrace it more. So all that coming together, what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is I want to put much more time into Twitch because I don't really have anything else going on, and I don't want. I'm done trying to go and do things and go outside. So if I never go outside, and I don't really have friends, I might as well stream. And I feel like the handicap that prevents me from being, I don't know, a normie is almost a boon or a strength or an advantage when trying to stream. So let me focus on the thing where I can, be good. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought here. I was thinking of the Cheers theme song for some reason, where everybody knows your name. I'm not like depressed or or anything like that. I'm not like I've given up. I've decided to focus on my strengths, ignore my weaknesses, stick with what I'm good at. Basically, I'm not. It's not like I'm all emo now. I'm actually really overall I'm pretty happy. I think I'm more content. And I think I'm more content now than I've been in a long time. And also, I realized that for a long time I haven't had any goals. I can't remember the last time I really had like a goal, like something I'm working towards, And when I had the dog, I really liked it because it gave me something to like to care about. It not in that like train the dog, gotta get this for the dog, teach it, potty training, shots. Like it wasn't about like, oh, I have a responsibility. It was more like I had something to work towards, something to look forward to because it was a puppy. So I'm like, I'm gonna train her, and then like when she's older, like I can walk her and show off and like so I was looking forward, to like the blossoming of the fruits. What the fuck am I talking about? Um, and like just playing a video game is nice, but it's not the same. And I don't have that drive at work because it's not really a place where you get like promotions on the daily, and it's like, oh, I want to close this deal. It's not that kind of job. So I think that I realize that what I want to be like my goal now, like is to grow my Twitch channel. That's kind of like what I have to look forward to. Like that's my ambition is to grow my Twitch channel, and my dream, I think, is one day to have my channel be large enough so that if I go to TwitchCon or BlizzCon or something, at least one person might actually recognize me. Which I mean, obviously, like I would never dream of like being recognized like in the mall or something, like a summit, and I don't think I'd want that actually that level. But to actually go to TwitchCon, where everyone there is either is all about Twitch, it would be nice to be recognized and then be part of that community, you know, because I feel like like the Twitch community is the community for people who can't go outside. You know what I mean? Or for people that struggle going outside. You know what I mean? You know what I mean too much. I know. So like I like my goal I guess is to be a recognized member of the community of people who have issues similar to I do. Does that make sense? So I think I mentioned this already on stream. If I ever hit, and I say if because I'm totally aware that'll probably never happen, and that's okay. It is what it is at the end of the day. But if I ever hit 100 subscribers, I'm gonna go to TwitchCon. So like if I have 100 subs for next year, because the idea is if you have that many subscribers, then you have a certain level of acknowledgement, so that because I wouldn't want to go if no one knows who I am. That'd be depressing. So like that's like the goal, and then if it happens, it happens, whatever. And if I'm still playing like WoW, because I know myself well enough to know that probably won't be like by BlizzCon next year. But if I also have like 100 subs, if I'm still playing WoW, I'll go to BlizzCon too. And also, I don't really take vacations, and I'm not. I don't like spending things. I don't like spending money on things that are transient. I hate spending money on food. I hate spending money on memories, events. I don't mind buying. Like I'll spend on games. I spend too much on things sometimes, but I hate spending money on things that you can't keep and hold and touch. So like I wouldn't be able to get my to go to tell me to spend the money to go to like a convention like that. And so in my mind, it'd be like, oh, I have 100 subscribers. That's gonna pay for me going. So that's like the dream. Someday, maybe if it happens. But the idea is just to have a dream. What's your dream? To have a dream. Just a reason to get up beyond just going through the motions and also. I have always enjoyed streaming, so I want to get back to it, and I acknowledge that I'm an introvert and I'm mostly a loner, but I do need a little bit of social interaction occasionally, and Like the amount of like that you get from Twitch is enough for me for the most part. So like that gives me what I other people just get going outside, I guess. And I also realized that I kind of experience life through the eyes of others. So I don't know if I'm dead inside or like I'm an emotional vampire, but I can't enjoy something unless I can experience it with someone else, and then I kind of enjoy it through them, which is probably one of the reasons why I love Twitch so much and why I don't really watch movies and TV anymore. Uh, so I cannot play single player games unless I stream them. I just can't. I've tried when I couldn't stream, when I wasn't streaming. I tried to play games, but I just can't play games by myself. I can only play multiplayer games if I'm not streaming, because I guess then it's the other people in the game that I'm kind of enjoying the game through. So I like in that regard, I guess Twitch has kind of ruined my ability to enjoy things by myself. So if I ever want to play a single player game again, I have to stream. So that's another reason. Um, so yeah, for all the many reasons and whatnot, I have a renewed focus and interest in streaming, and also, as I said, there were a lot of reasons why I just couldn't stream. Because even before, I was always I streamed. I wasn't very consistent, but I did stream. But there was the life. There was so much shit. Um, and Mitch Jones said that, and this is kind of true. And though he has ditched Jones for a reason, but this I thought was true. That live streaming isn't like a different a regular job where you can just go and push through it and try to get it done, because live streaming in many ways you have to be happy. It's like if you're an entertainer. Nobody wants you can't want no you can't go to work if you're a stand-up comedian if you're going to be like all depressed, if you're crying on stage or something, you know um, unless you can fake it, and a lot of people can't fake it, and I can't pretend, so to be having a good time. I can't pretend to be happy if I'm not happy. So even if things are really bad, it's not like, oh, just do it anyway because you're miserable on stream and people see that and nobody wants to watch that. Uh, but regardless, I'm back now, and I definitely want to be more consistent, and I've been streaming very regularly since I came back about a week and a half ago, and I have something which I'm calling the double day guarantee. Double, in my head, I keep thinking double dick guarantee, but I should probably call it double day guarantee. If I don't stream a day, I'll stream the next day. So I'm not going to stream every day, and I'm not promising I'm going to stream every day. And I'm not going to, I don't want to have like, oh, this is my off day, this is my, because I don't know. But it's not fair to have like nothing that you guys can rely on, especially now that I have a sub button. I have a responsibility to my subscribers. So I started the double dick guarantee, double day guarantee, where if I don't stream a day, then you can count on I will stream the next day. So it's like I save up. So if I stream 2 days in a row, I'm saving up that day. For like something like a rainy day, something bad happens, I can't stream, whatever. And then when I finally use that day, I stream the next day for sure. And if I streamed, and then worst case scenario, it's like I basically stream every other day. But the objective is, in general, I kind of try to stream every day, and just every now and then I might not be able to stream. But when that happens, you can count on the fact I will stream the following day. So if I didn't stream Monday, then I will be streaming Tuesday. And I think it's pretty good. And since I work, you also know during the week if I'm going to stream, it's going to be around anytime between 6 Eastern and 9 Eastern to start. If I haven't started by 9, I'm probably not streaming that day. And I ain't going to be any earlier than 6 because I work till 5, then you got to get home and take care of shit. So you have a kind of an idea of when I'll start, and you know if I don't stream, then you know okay he's definitely streaming tomorrow, so I'll be watching. And also, as I mentioned before, I don't work Saturday anymore, and my weekends are very free. So my weekend streams will be very long. Like one of the problems I had in the past was like, oh, I don't want to turn on the stream because like I went to work, it's late, I gotta go to bed because I got work tomorrow, so it's gonna be a 2-hour stream. So let me just not turn it on because it's like an insult or something. But I realized that that's stupid. And even a 1-hour stream is better than no stream. So in general, I'm trying, to stream during the week, and it doesn't matter like what time I start, what time it is. I'll still start, and if it ends up being a 2-hour stream, then it's a 2-hour stream. I did what I did. I did what I could. Because at the end of the day, some content's better than no content, and you just gotta do the best that you can, and just keep going. So yeah, it might like weekdays. It might be shorter streams because I have responsibilities, but I will still I'll still stream and be as entertaining and quality as I can for the length of whatever the stream length it is. Also, Sundays. So Sunday will be the day that you can count on that I'm going to stream. That one day that you can count on, and it's going to be Subscriber Sunday. I've always wanted to do a sub Sunday, but I never had a sub button. And then when the affiliate program started, I kind of disappeared. So I want to start a sub Sunday, but mine is going to be a little different because I don't want to just play random stupid party games and just fill up my library with shit games I play once and just play crap for an hour. No. I want to actually play through games because I still have a huge list of games that I've bought in the past that I've never played, and I want to play them all, and I never really can figure out what to play next and whatnot, and then I play a game and I get bored halfway through and I stop. So what we're going to do is subscribers will pick from the list of my Steam library or my GOG library, or I guess my Blizzard library. And trust me, I got a lot of games, and they're good. So maybe there's like one game you want me to play, and unfortunately it's not on the list. But I'm sure there's at least a game that you'd be interested in, and then all the subs will make their choices. And in the beginning, when I have very few subscribers, it'll be super easy. I'll basically just play all the games, and eventually we'll do like votes, and we'll play. I'm gonna do it. We pick one game, and we play through that entire game. We just play it on Sundays, and we go until it's over, and then we go to the next one. Which is also smart because since I have very few subscribers, I won't think we're running out of like requests, because if we actually beat each game, games are long, then even if I only have 5 subs, we're still good to go. One caveat, I started playing WoW again. I guess I should have mentioned that somewhere also. We're playing WoW again. So it's going to be mostly WoW during the week, just not on Sunday. So in honor of playing WoW again, and also because I just want to play them, I got Warcraft 1. That's right, Warcraft 1. Getting that to run was not easy. Plus, I got Warcraft 2 Battle.net Edition. I bought it. I didn't even download it. I bought it with a legit CD key. I could play it on Battle.net if I wanted. So before we start Sub Sunday, first we're going to play through the Warcraft games. 1, because back to WoW. 2, because I just want to, because I like the Warcraft games. And 3, I want to give people time to hear about this Sub Sunday thing and time to like figure out what they want me to play, and also it'll give people time to sub, because I want to have a list of games to work with, and it's going to take a while because our channel's small. So by starting with Warcraft, it'll give us some room, basically. So by the time we're done with the Warcraft games, hopefully I'll have a list of games, and everyone will know about Sub Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So it's smart in a few different ways. So this Sunday, we will be starting Warcraft 1. And we're going to play through the campaign. Okay, that was a lot of stuff to go over. Also, yeah, I got a whiteboard. I put subs and like people give me money on it. And I also am using Stream Tip now. It's super basic, but basic's fine. I like Stream Tip because I just don't like the pop-ups too much, and I'm really scared of TTS and things people will make it say. So if you want to throw money at me, it won't pop up, but I do have a Stream Tip window open. I have two monitors now, by the way. Two monitors, and it is actually really great. I can never go back to one monitor now. So I have the Stream Tip window open, so I will see if someone gives me a tip, and I can see the entire message immediately. I will read it and respond. If it won't pop up on screen. And I also am now doing song requests only when I'm playing a game like WoW, because games that are very repetitious, grindy, without a lot of like voice work, without a story. Like if we're playing Fallout, I'm not doing song requests. But when I'm playing WoW or like Hearthstone, I don't know, the kind of games. Then yeah, we'll do song requests. And you want a song request? Just put your song in the Stream Tip note. It has to be a YouTube link. You cannot say that word that shall not be said. I don't even care if it's like a rap song and it's a black dude. Nobody gets to say it. I don't want to hear that word or even an abbreviation of it. So if that song's going to have that word, it's not being played. Also, if your video has very few views, I'm not playing it because I know that there are some fake videos on YouTube people upload just to fuck with streamers. So if it doesn't have like at least, I don't know, 50,000 views or something, if it looks skeevy, I'm not playing it. So just be aware in advance. I will play like the whole song though, unless it's like 20 minutes, like some crazy 10-hour mix. But it's okay if it's a long song because, I doubt I'm going to get many, if any, song requests. So it's not like it's going to be a backlog. So there isn't really like a minimum. Like I'm not doing like the $5 a minute or whatever the hell people do with like Streamlabs. No, this is very simple. You put your YouTube link in the tip if you want when I'm playing a very repetitious game, and we'll just play the song. What else? Oh, I started a subreddit for myself, and nobody, joined it. No one ever posted a message, but I mean, what do I expect in my 5-viewer channel? But the thing is, what I want to do with the subreddit is I'm going to post on the subreddit myself questions that I have for you guys about things that maybe you'd want to see or what you like and don't like on the stream, and then you can answer, or you could post things yourself. But the idea is like I want to get feedback. And Twitter is worthless. I hate Twitter. But I think this would be really good. For example, I'm going to post on like subreddit, do you like me wearing the funny hats? Should I get more funny hats? And then, feel free to post in the subreddit, I like the funny hats, get more. No, it's stupid, or I just don't care. Because I was like looking at another funny hat to buy. I was like a Murloc. But I'm like, I don't want to throw more money into the toilet, if people don't even care. But, if you guys actually like the funny hats, then, so like something like that. And, of course, if you have any questions or comments or just want to post anything, feel free in my subreddit. The subreddit's name is, are you ready for this? Zhylaw. What a shock. Yeah, the subreddit's just called Zhylaw. And I will occasionally start posting questions as well, and you could just post whatever. Also, I bought all the manga, graphic novels, and comics for Warcraft. And I'm going to read them and review them, which I think will be cool. Because reading books is hard, but I think comics is something I could manage. And people always like talk about and review the books, but no one ever talks about the comics, which are supposedly canon also. So I'm going to actually read, review, and discuss the comics on this YouTube channel. Because I think like reviews are one of the few things YouTube's actually good for. I don't mind doing reviews. I also got some art books, chronicles. I got some good books, like not just freaking, you know, I'm not doing novels, and I'm going to review those, and I think that'll be interesting. And also, I got the behind the scenes DVDs that, you know, the behind the scenes DVD that comes with WoW collector's editions. I got every single one from vanilla to I got to Cataclysm or WAD. I don't know if Legion had one. I didn't get the Legion Collector's Edition, but I'll look. Yeah, and what I want to do is we're going to watch it. We're going to watch the video. Not supposed to watch like movies or whatever, but since it's behind the scenes of a game and they're like really short, I think it's like 20 minutes, should be okay. And we're not going to do it, you know, regularly. In WoW, I'm working on Lore Master, so I figure it would be cool if we watched the behind the scenes DVD for the expansion of whatever expansion I'm working on for Lore Master. So first we're gonna watch. So first one we'll watch, I guess, is the classic one, since technically, I mean, technically, like classic is gone, it's because like the questing zones are gone, you know. But I actually just started working on Burning Crusade Lore Master, but gotta go in order, right? So we'll do that one first. I'm just gotta figure out when we're gonna watch those. I also got the Warcraft 3 Collector's Edition, and it came with a special CD with the cinematics and behind the scenes. And when we get to Warcraft 3 to play it, we're gonna watch that together too. As far as WoW goes, though, speaking of WoW, I quit WoW because there were a bunch of reasons, but the main reason was I'm done with progression rating. I hate progression rating. And without progression rating, like, what's the point of playing WoW? You know? But I watched the Blizzard. The Blizzard had that Keystone tournament, the Mythic Plus tournament, the first one. And I was really, really enthralled. I love the idea of Mythic Plus. For me, I want to play an MMO. And there has to be a way in the game for me to prove that I don't suck, and there has to be like a way for me to get stronger. That's always the way it's been. There has to be something challenging I can do to show people that I'm good, whatever. And it has to be a way for me to get stronger. And I've always hated arenas, so PvP has never really been my thing. So the only way, you know, to show people that you're good and to keep getting upgrades is rating. And I hate progression rating. I'm done with that. And that was all there was in the game. But with keystones, you can just keep doing higher level keystones and the gear just keeps getting better. So you can get like mythic raid level gear in the Keystone Dungeon. And also doing like a super high level keystone is a great way to like show people that you're good at playing your character. You know, it's an alternative for like challenging content with an actual reward. And it has none of the drawbacks of traditional progression rating that I hated. The huge dependence on other people and guilds and officers and drama and the never-ending wiping, and then something drops and they don't give it to you, or nothing drops, you know, and having to be on at a certain time because you got to coordinate with so many people, and having 20 dudes running around, so then I can't find my character, and then I step in something and die because I don't even know what's going on. All that's gone. All that's gone in Keystone Dungeons. All that's left is just difficult content where you can prove your worth and fat loots at the end. Hopefully, I know M Plus is coming back in BFA. Hopefully, they don't nerf it so that you'll never be able to get mythic raid gear. I'm fine if they remove the warforging thing because I know that pissed off raiders a lot. But as long as every time you increase your key level, you get plus 5, or every 2 levels you get plus 5 in your eye level for the gear that drops, and they don't cap it, so it's always under the raid. That'll be great, and it's fun. And so now I'm excited. I want to play, and I'm playing a tank, and it's great because I could never tank raiding. It was just too much, way too much stress. But I can tank a dungeon, no problem. And I like tanking, and I like tanking also because you're not replaceable, and you're important. And if I want to make sure I get invites to groups and people join my groups, you want to make sure you're not replaceable. So being a good tank is great. Plus, tanks are great in world PvP. And while I don't like arenas, world PvP is really fun. So I'm playing a Blood DK, and that's also great because I've always loved Death Knights ever since Warcraft 3. I've always wanted to be a Death Knight, but I couldn't play one before because I hated Unholy and Frost was subpar, and Frost had shit mobility, which made my problems in progression rating even worse. But Blood DKs are actually really fun. They're good in dungeons, and they're great in world PvP, and I love playing a Blood DK. So my goals in WoW are becoming the best Blood DK Keystone Dungeon Master I can be, and getting Lore Master, which has been my dream ever since Burning Crusade, and I just kept getting lazy and giving up. And I think it'll be good that, because before when I played WoW, I kind of just was very directionless and aimless. But now when I play WoW, I have goals, I have a direction, I'm working on things. Like what are you doing in WoW? I'm practicing dungeons to be the best tank. I'm increasing, keystone levels, seeing what I can do, getting upgrades, and in between, I'll take breaks and work on Lore Master. Right, I'm starting a Burning Crusade. Lore Master, the quest begins. And when I'm doing Lore Master, I narrate the quest dialogue out loud because I'm a huge nerd. I actually like the lore. So for me, Lore Master is not just about the title and the achievement, but about appreciating all the lore that's in WoW for the Warcraft universe. And I think it'll be cool so I can tell people, if people have a lore question in Warcraft, I want to be able to answer it, I'm no noble, but I like to have general knowledge, and I think that helps. Anything else? I've been playing HOTS a little bit, ranked. I'm mediocre, but I do enjoy it. Probably won't stream it because it's not that popular on Twitch, and the people that do want to watch want to see some skilled gameplay. But who knows, if subs want to see it, I'll stream it on Sunday. Hearthstone, I play rarely, but I do play occasionally. And I might occasionally, if I'm waiting for something or really frustrated and I need to chill while we're playing WoW, I might just jump into Hearthstone and play a game or two and then jump out. I'll never stream Hearthstone independently, but if I'm playing WoW, there's a chance you might see a Hearthstone game, which I think is nice. Aside from that, I have heavily modded Fallout 1, 2, and 3 ready to go. And I got Diablo 2 installed because before I got back on the WoW train, I was on a bit of a Diablo thing. But we're not going to play those unless subs actually want to see them. Oh, one other thing for the Sub Sunday requests. If you request a game that's part of a series, I will play the other games first. Don't say you want to see Witcher 3, and then I mean, that's fine, but then don't get mad at me when we start with Witcher 1. But I will, we're actually going to beat Witcher 1, 2, and then we'll get to 3. You know what I mean? Unless I've already played them before, but I'm not jumping to number 3 in a series. I played the first couple of games. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I think that's it for what's going on. This was a 45-minute video, but it's just packed with content. This has been a complete update on where I've been, what's going on, why things are going to be different, um, the cool things that's going on with the channel, what I'm streaming, and all that stuff. So subreddit r/Zhylaw. Feel free to subscribe. Sub Sunday. Warcraft Trilogy first. WoW during the week. If I don't stream a day, I'll stream the next day. Double dick. Guarantee. Um, maybe day do. I don't know. I need to come up with a better catchphrase. Day duo day or dos es equis. And and I ordered some symbols. So when I get a sub, I go psh, psh, psh. Didn't come, unfortunately. So I think I think I might have to pick it up myself. But yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, and I got a joystick. So if you want to, for I can't show you my GOG library, but I own all the good games on GOG, basically. All the RPGs, adventure games, and the space games. So keep in mind, if you want to see like Wing Commander or something, I can do that too. Because I have a joystick and a gamepad. All right. Bye. Oh yeah, and I'm rotating all my shirts now. Like I got a bunch of shirts I've bought throughout the ages as to be my streamer shirt, and now I'm just gonna rotate them. So we're gonna take turns wearing all the shirts. Yeah. Okay. Now it's bye.